Japan, 1701. 47 men are about to do something that will make them legends forever. Not because they won, but because of why they fought. This is the story of loyalty so extreme it became myth, of revenge so patient it took 2 years, and of a code of honor that Japan still talks about today. This is the story of the 47 Ronin. It begins with a man named Asano Naganori, a young lord from the province of Akko. He was honorable, respected, and loyal. In 1701, he was called to Edo, the capital, to help organize a ceremony for the emperor's envoys. To guide him, he was assigned a court official named Kira Yoshinaka. And Kira was not a nice man. He was arrogant, corrupt, and obsessed with bribes. He expected Asano to pay him generously for his guidance. Asano refused. He believed doing his job well was enough. Day after day, Kira publicly humiliated Asano, mocking him, insulting him, treating him like a fool in front of everyone. And then one day, Asano snapped. Inside the shogun's palace, one of the most sacred places in Japan, he drew his sword and attacked Kira. He slashed him across the face before guards pulled him away. Drawing a weapon inside the palace was unforgivable. Asano was ordered to commit seppuku, ritual suicide. He obeyed. He died that same day. And Kira? Kira walked free, not even a scratch on his record. Mao, when a samurai's lord died, his samurai became Ronin, masterless warriors, disgraced, without purpose. Asano had 300 samurai. Most accepted their fate quietly, but 47 of them could not let it go. Their leader was Oishi Yoshio, the chief retainer of Asano. Calm, strategic, and deeply loyal. He gathered the 47 and made a plan. They would avenge their lord. They would kill Kira, but they had to be smart. Kira was powerful, protected, and paranoid. So the 47 Ronin disappeared. They scattered across Japan. They pretended to give up. They became merchants, monks, laborers. They waited, and they watched. Kira's spies kept tabs on them, and slowly, Kira began to relax. Oishi went even further. He publicly disgraced himself, drinking, acting like a broken man with nothing left to live for. One of Kira's spies even kicked him in the street while he lay drunk. Oishi just laughed. It was all an act, and it was working. Months passed, then a year, then almost 2 years. The 47 Ronin waited with patience that was almost inhuman. Meanwhile, Kira was throwing parties, feeling completely safe. By December 1702, he had reduced his personal guards. He was hosting a tea ceremony at his mansion in Edo. He thought the Ronin had given up. He was wrong. On the night of December 14th, the 47 Ronin suited up, all of them. Well, almost all of them went smoothly. One had clearly been eating too well during the 2-year wait. But hey, revenge waits for no diet. Past midnight, snow falling. 47 men in full armor moved through the streets of Edo in silence. They split into 2 groups, one at the front gate, one at the back. No one was getting out. At the signal, both groups attacked simultaneously. Kira's guards were caught completely off guard. Some fought, most ran. Within minutes, the 47 Ronin had control of the entire compound, but Kira was nowhere to be found. They searched every room, every closet, every corner. The mansion was huge, and Kira had vanished. Then one of them noticed something, a small door, hidden behind a panel in a back room. He opened it and found Kira crouching inside, trembling, dressed as a servant. Oishi stood over him. He offered Kira the chance to die with honor, to take the sword and end it himself as a samurai would. Kira refused. He just cowered and shook, so Oishi did it himself. He used the same short sword that Asano had used to end his own life 2 years earlier. They took Kira's head and walked calmly through the waking city. They placed it on their lord's grave, bowed, and reported the mission was complete. The shogunate was in a difficult position. The 47 Ronin had broken the law, but they had also acted with perfect loyalty and honor. For weeks, officials debated what to do. Execute them like criminals? Pardon them as heroes? Japan was watching. The world was watching. In the end, the shogunate made a decision. The 47 Ronin were sentenced to death, but they would be allowed to die as samurai sabet by seppuku, with honor. All 47 obeyed without hesitation. They were buried alongside their lord at Sengakuji Temple. Almost immediately, the Japanese people made them into legends. Plays were written. Stories were told. Their graves became a place of pilgrimage. Today, over 300 years later, you can still visit their graves in Tokyo. People still leave incense and offerings. The 47 Ronin are not just history, they are the soul of the samurai code. 47 ordinary men. 2 years of patience. 1 night of perfect revenge. They didn't do it for money. They didn't do it for power. They did it because Their lord deserved justice, loyalty, honor, sacrifice. The 47 Ronin had all three, and it cost them everything. But their names live forever. If this story hit different, smash that like button and subscribe to History Flash. Every week, we bring you the most epic, dramatic, and untold stories from history. The next one is already coming. Don't miss it.